YouTube for the last video, I had to be someone I'm not. And pretending that's nothing. People coming in here, they're giving gift subs because they're good girls. You know what? And I celebrate the good girls and boys in my chat. I'm a VTuber to be authentic and real and show myself. I'm going to shut you up with this fist. Let's go. Episode 2, Eternity's Lament. The eagle on the diplomatic security bag has some titties on it? Damn straight. I told them, I called the company that makes this game. I said, you don't put some friggin' titties on them badges, I'm going to be wicked upset, young man. And then they lo and behold me. Let's go. Press anywhere to continue. Wow. I love these Adobe-looking buildings. What is this in the distance? Oh, copy now. Belly. We found belly. Somebody shaved the belly off this Okapi, and they also brought in their bag of creams. These are some good creams. Method 5. Start timer, observe effect 6. After test clean equipment and water, results only take 7 minutes to reach stage 1 and another 15 for the full effect. Method works. Ready to proceed. What's the method? What have they done? Gin. Unopened gin. Gin from Lost. Belly or Billy? No, it says belly. What? This is not a billy goat. It's the belly of the Okapi. Don't be a freak. God, Pustu coming in chat being a hard freak. And all the children left. Let's read this vent. Duties. It's not a vent. It's a duty rota. This is the rota. Anybody got some rota for me? Dedicates, Nosy, Raffelli, and Tranta. Excellent work lately. The universe will surely reward you. Oh, dude, we're in a deep Lemurian cult, man. We're in a deep Lemurian cult. Okay, cooking is going from QR to KN to PN to ON to nobody on Friday. Nobody cooks on Friday. It's a day of rest. Then AT and GN. Cleaning goes from GN, QR, KN, PN. It's just a slight shovern. They do one thing one day and one thing another day. I get it. Raise your standards. Boys, I accept the same. So, Nosy, Raffelli, and Tranta are all ladies. Let's keep that in mind. Them's all be ladies. Because the boys ain't doing good. Waterfall Proclamation. In 1912, the first Sentinels may not accept donations. Must do it with material goods. When the Sentinel dies, his eldest son succeeds him. If the first Sentinel has no sons, there can be no new Sentinel until another is chosen by the universe. In the case of twins, there can be no two first Sentinels. Sin is no longer to be met with punishment, but compassion. The first true first Sentinel, First Sentinel Nagasai, would live forever. Now here's a question, Blaholtzen. Did we not learn in the first game that the Lemurians themselves were not necessarily magical? There was just a vampire with a statue who was sucking their energy? Like, it's a whole separate thing, right? What the hell are we talking about? I don't remember. Oh, bathtub cabinet. Old tech. Did the Lemurian vampire... Were they there forever and thus using the people who washed up as things? Or was it somebody who arrived there and found the statue? I don't remember. Anti-emetics. Doesn't that make you bleed less or something? Avoid alcohol during usage. Jolene Prenzi, the doctor. Dr. Jolene. Jolene Prenzi. Jolene. Homeopathic solution? What do you mean? Just salt water? She found a tower dweller. Oh, yeah, it was a lady. Was the Tower Dweller... So the Tower Dweller wasn't even necessarily Lemurian. It was just some ancient being. We don't even know what it is. Calm and restore moisturizer. It's got jojoba. Grimmy, you can backseat the heck out of this game? Grimmy! It was an old automaton. I forgot about that. Mouthwash. We're not playing mouthwash. That's too edgy. A straight razor. Nah, call me when these razors are gay as fuck, bro. I don't care. Put a dig dog in my dig dog jar. You think I care? People are coming out here, they're buying RatCousin shirts. Like the other ancient tech in the museum. Yeah. Oh, yeah, so the brain sucked into the boy wasn't necessarily a Lemurian brain. Just Lemurians found the tech. This is the DLC, Grimmy. The DLC that came out on Tuesday when we got banned. Peregrine says, I need to order a shirt ASAP. Yeah, dude, you can't be going around topless all the time. We're in a society. The same thing happened to me. I threw up all foamy after dinner, but I was fine again. I wonder why only 2 of us seem to be affected. Perhaps we unknowingly reached a higher level of empathy than the others, which allowed us to feel the first Sentinel's energy. So this... I just looked at you. You're a gardener today. What is that? Watering? Gardening. So we know it's not Friday. It's one of these days. Nosy, Raffaelli. It's Nosy, Raffaelli, or Tranta. So there's 2 Nosies, I believe. But we know what Tranta is AT. Tranta is AT. Okay, I'm figuring things out. What do you say, babe? Oh, this is a young man. I felt sick after dinner last night, but it passed quickly. Don't have to be afraid of RatCousin insulting me anymore? Nah, Grimmy. I've gone back to my old tricks. I gave up on the wholesome arc after 2 hours. At first, I assumed it must be food poisoning. Then, after I was vomiting foam, I thought the virus had returned. Now, though, I finally understand. My body knew something was wrong with First Sentinel, Nagasaki. At First Sentinel, Nagasaki's scribe of 28 years, I feel it my duty to document this morning's tragic events. By the time I woke, Kwanzaa was already laying at the table. When I came outside, I saw her knock off for the First Sentinel, Nagasaki, but no one answered, so she left herself in his quarters. A few moments later, she emerged and told us all terrible news. He, too, had fallen ill, but he had died in his sleep. Ori and Koi must now be allowed to see their father, while the rest of us wait outside. Okay, we got some learnings here. QR. I mean, you are Gresto. You are Mr. Gresto himself. Gresto. Gresto, right? He's got to be Gresto. Does sound like a dish or a cheese. And is it Gresto Nosy? It could be Nagasai. I don't know. We'll see. You shouldn't feel sick or sad for that matter. You should feel nothing in particular, for he is not God. His consciousness has simply been redistributed, much like Osmosis Jones. Now, come on. I was already laid the table. Let's eat breakfast. We don't want last night's leftovers going to waste. She's made love to the table. Kwanzaa was laying the table. So this is Kwanzaa. I believe you're also Nosy, then. I bet you're his wife. Gresto Nosy and Kapali Nosy. Do we have a Kapali? Koi Nosy. And Q is QR. What word is the last name? Rollo. Rollo Tony Brown time. Rollo Tony Brown time. Newcomer's Handbook. Gardening duties. During the evening, you may rest. Cooking duties. Morning, serve everyone their own leftovers from the previous evening's meal. Hold up. Actually, we know something. We know something else. I could go back there. Because I know Kwanzaa is setting the table, which means they're cooking. So Kwanzaa Rollo's setting the table. Who's gardening? GN. Wait. She's cooking. Gardening is AT then. On Monday. It must be Monday because she's cooking. So this is not Koi Nosy. It's Analingus Trando. Okay, we'll see. We'll keep going. Survey with their leftovers from the previous evening meal. After a fast, you may take time off to empty, meditate, or study. Cook, bless, and serve a hearty meal. The First Sentinel. With the sitting table, remember, the longer dedicated has been here, closer to the First Sentinel at the end of the table, they get to see it. Okay, what do we got? A mint plant. A mint julep. A jasmine. July. What do you think is this a child's game of small stick, small string? One I'm always playing with my pals? Okay, seats. We get the seats. We get, in a way, we get the seats. Because something here. Because there's something here. But I don't think we necessarily know. Look, we got a bunch of dudes. Where does the first sentinel sit? The longer dedicated has been there, the closer the first sentinel's table they have honor sitting. Short stick, short string. Okay, let's go here. We can look at the foodsy-coos. Chili, Billy, coriander, chili powder, mint julep, just mind me, coriander, cumin, mustarded. We didn't mustard the fire. I didn't like how this box showed up before you had even seen everyone. That's true. I agree, Blaholtzen. You know what? Cancel the game. Take it outside, burn it. Okay, make your rice twice as nice. You got a wild mix of mixed leaves, mustard seeds, corianders, mint leaves, chili powders, mustard greens, mild mix, earth mix. So we know these mixes, dude. We know what these mixes are because we see the food and we know. Okay? But what does it mean? Let's go into the house and meet the other people. Damn! Shorty looks foamed up. What is this? The worst day of my life? He's got little balls on his face, by which I mean coins. Oh, he's not breathing. I was worried he might have been. Whoa, this is the doctor!
It seems like the virus you all had a couple of weeks ago is going around again. Surprising. Oh, I'd expect you ought to be immune for getting it a second time. It's also strange that Mr. Nagasai succumbed to the virus. One of the two others who got it again seem to be shaking it off. We'll need a full autopsy to get to the bottom of this. Private Nagasai, it's here. I'm the doctor. I'm the doctor, and this is Private Nagasai, man. He got severe burns as a young man. That's why his face looks like this. Otherwise, he's remarkably fit. Cover burn areas, moisturize birds. Now, they had more symptoms in December, November. All followers are affected. Some insist on taking Quack's medicine. I love Quack's medicine.
This guy, he is top jumping around. I do like this. Absolutely not. No man of his position should ever be made to suffer such indignity in life or death. What, an autopsy? Is that the indignity? It's indignant to autopsy. Patient history, Private Nagasai, blessed with a mark at universe age 25, destined to live forever. Get plenty of sun on face. She's like, no, we shouldn't put sun on his face. Cover brown, they disagree. Phobia, vomit, solar plexus, chakra blockages, homeopathic. He's saying it's homeopathic. So this guy's the Lemurian homeopathizer. High fever. You might cry because of hay fever, so get onion juice. Dude, homeopathy's so stupid. What?
Well, if you have one thing and it kind of could cause it, have just a little bit of it, which is why every day I take a tablespoon of AIDS to keep the HIV away.
What's in the box? This is all the different tests. Elements must be washed in pure alcohol. Between tests to remove all contaminants. Okay. A bucket filled with foam. Not just vomit, foam vomit. What's in here? Friday. Today's my son's 25th birthday. Making them all the same age as I was when I fulfilled the age of prophecy. Kwanzaa's concerned that our boys are not worthy of their destinies. I must admit, I am too. Ah! Maybe not. I was like, is it Kwanzaa Nagasai? Is that his wife? She's become a fine mother. Well, they might not be married. You know, it's a little pagan outpost. They could be doing some nasties. This man is fake doctor. This is real doctor, but both clueless in the face of ancient magics, of course. It's Trantis. First thing that spent before last week, I found out their stupid goat escaped. It was a goat, not no copy. Must have chewed through the rope last night. That's what the rope and stick game was. Okay. That's what rope and stick game was.
How is this even possible after the Waterfall's proclamation just the other day? How will we go on without him? Don't you see? It's as I've been telling everyone for a year now. Our father never truly understood the Waterfall's proclamation clears his spirit that will survive eternally. Now take this and pass it around outside when you're done. Should there be an autopsy? They're voting. So this is Ori. And the Blind Forest. So we got everyone's names there because he wants to do a vote. So this is Ori Nagasai. This guy's also Nagasai. Anya Taylor-Joy is right here. God, dude, I'm going to get this. Gresto, Presto, Anya Kwanzaa. So I believe his name is Koi then. Don't even try me with this stuff. Don't even try me. I've gotten every word there is in the book. And that word is, give me a kiss, I'm your lover boy. Give me a kiss, I'm your lover boy. Goat see, goat do. So what did this person do with the goat? This seems like it could be the outsider doctor's shit. Because look at these cool pictures of flapper girls and automobiles. And they shaved the belly and got the disease from it and infected it or something? This is indeed a cult detective again. This is the Straight Razor. Jolene Prenzi. And Raylo Kirsch. I mean, there's some names. Jolene Prenzi. Jolene Prenzi. Raloli Gershi. Yo, I'm close. What do you guys think I got wrong? What do you guys think I got wrong? Nah, Koi is so right. We got one thing wrong, and I don't know what it is yet. We'll figure it out. Gresto Nosy. We'll look at names. We'll look at names, and we'll think of things. Wait, what's the other stuff? Calm and Restore Moisturizer. Mouthwash, Bubblies, Crumblies. Okay, baby. Okay, baby. He will live forever, and I will never die. Tim Heidecker could never die. He comes back every time. The Suns are 25, which means it's 1965. Well, no, not necessarily, but he was 25 in 1940. An assumption made before I had all the names? I mean, obviously, dude. Shut up. Stop freaking yelling at me, bro. Yeah, obviously, God. Okay, Gresto, Anya, Koi, Oro, and Kwanzaa. Okay. Well, gardening was definitely PN. No, I mean, gardening is AT, Anya Trantis. So I believe you are definitely Anya Trantis. GN is, I believe, Gresto Nazi. QR is Kwanzaa Rallo. Anya Kwanzaa. Let's see. Hey. What's up? Titties on my butt. Everybody see. It's this name that's wrong. Or something. Something's wrong here. Damn it. Okay, what did I say his name was? Gresto? So Gresto's right. Let's make this also wrong. Gresto, what did I say his name is probably? Gresto Nosy? So that's right. Tranta. Meaning her name is definitely Kwanzaa. But what's the thing? Is her last name Raffelli? Maybe that was my friend. That was what I got wrong. It was a different last name.
And now I'm fixed. Because Raylo's his first name. That's where I made the mistake. There's numbers and there's words, okay? Stop giving me sass when you could be giving me ass. You know what I mean, girl? I'm looking for it up and down. I'm looking for it up and down. Boys' night out. So now what do we do, though? Who was he most close to? Kwanzaa is the mother. And what'd we say? The longer the detective has been here, the closer to the first end will send to the table. So this is probably his ass. I bet these be the children. Unless I have it the complete wrong way. This one, I'm on an IDK on this. Let's look at this again. Let's read our little notebook of love. The longer a dedicate has been here. How long have you been here? You seem old. He's been described for 28 years. I feel like he'd be the closest, but it just depends, like, what size. What side is his butt at? The reason I thought it could be here is it seemed like the two kids should go here. You know what I mean? So, I mean, maybe it's also like what the food is? Wild mix? Or maybe they're... Okay. That means they're twins, right? Maybe these just switch? No, these are right. Oh, I just had them on the opposite side. I somehow stumbled into it. The twins are on the same distance. Kwanzaa arrived there at some point. He's been scribing that she was here. Okay. Okay. Being a twin is great, but don't give us that Song of Ice and Fire, I kiss my brother's penis stuff. That's disgusting. The dad's notebook said they had the same birthday. I remember that. My son's 25th birthday. Yeah, I remembered that. That's why I was saying they need to be in the same place. But they also have to be here not that long compared to other people. It's kind of why I accidentally stumbled into that, because I'm brilliant that way. Okay, which recipes cause sickness and which didn't? Okay. Now this is intriguing. The wild mix was ill. The wild mix got everyone sick. Somebody else was sick this morning. I don't remember. Was it Kwanzaa? Or was nobody else sick? Same thing happened to me. I threw up all foamy after dinner, but then I was fine again. So you were sick. You were the other person who was sick. This bitch right here. Which means that if you ate the wild mix, y'all were sick. But these people were fine. What's the ingredient that's in both? Coriander seeds, which I believe was this? Or was this coriander seeds? I figure out which one the coriander seeds are. Those are the coriander seeds. If my ass is correct, but I mean it's telling me I'm wrong, so why is green sick? You and your twin have the same birthday? Yeah, I was there for it. This seems right to me. What am I doing wrong here? Actually, could it be a ladle? Maybe it's a tool. I thought it was the corianders. Look at who was sick again. Our gardening queen. She threw up all foamy. Oh, he felt sick. We got double people who are sick because you weren't sick. Okay. Somebody else was sick, which was the old man. So the mild mix is also sicky style. I mean, the fresh mix. She had mild, he had fresh. Which means... yeah, that's fine. Oh, maybe he wasn't sick actually from it. It was something else. And it's the ingredient grinder. So the mortar and pestle. Oh! Because he was murdered. That's why they didn't die from the sickness. It was truly a simple moment like that. So it's the fact that it was the mortar and pestle. Don't even try me with this one, dude. You don't think you could take me out for dinner without me going down on you? The goat died because someone peed in it. Just like the White Lotus finale. They did a mortar and pestle on the White Lotus. And then Walton Goggins cheated on his wife and blocked everyone on Instagram or something. I don't know. Okay, give me some words. Give me some words, Nilbog. Give me some words. Give me some words about gold bugs. Because someone sprinkled... What'd they sprinkle? Babe, what'd you sprinkle? Why? First of all, why is there fish? They put it in the pond. They sprinkled what? Poison? Is poison a word? They sprinkled mortar and pestle. Walton Goggin all these nuts. Y'all wish. Y'all wish me and Walton Goggins were goggling on each other, man. Because someone sprinkled blank into a virus. Sprinkled virus into a pond using the mortar and pestle. And then put it... No, it's not that. Because the mortar and pestle... We're getting somewhere there. And then put it on the goat's belly? Something's right. Just grinded up some virus. Someone sprinkled poisoning. Maybe they ground into a powder. Okay, wait, give me a sec. They ground virus into a powder. Is that an option? I see paste. I don't believe it's paste. Hey. I'm becoming a goat. I'm becoming a goat. I'm taking Adderall. No, I'm saving my Adderall for Saturday. For the big Summerdawn. Featuring Nilbog from chat. Currently in chat. What the hell? Who even knew? This reminds me of the time when some religious folks spread E. coli at the Pizza Hut down in Waco County a few decades back. Atterday. Chat's own Nilbog. Do you only get a limited amount of Adderall? I thought you get a daily supply. I don't have a local doctor yet, AJ. So, no. Ground medicine into a paste using the mortar pestle and put on the goat's belly? No, ground seeds. Nope. Ground paste into a paste. Ground wealth. I'm grinding my wealth into a paste. Maybe it was the moisturizer. Yeah, it's like the face cream skincare. Hold up. And maybe they didn't use the mortar and pestle. How can you grind moisturizer? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. But it does seem to maybe been put onto the belly. Oh, but it's sprinkles. It's definitely sprinkles. It was ground into not a paste, but rather a moisturizer. But rather a moon drift. But rather it was they come in. You go to the gym and pretend you're Ron Ryder. I'm glad I could be that inspirational. Into a seeds. I mean, that doesn't look like a paste, but is it a paste? Let me move the word window out. Sorry, Lucky. We didn't cancel Chicken Ronnie yet. Oh. Okay, so we have, I mean, it just, semantically, a lot of the things I want to say don't work. What was contaminated? The contaminated was the mortar and pestle, so I think it's definitely using the mortar and pestle. Let's I mean, there's a... Okay, looks like they cut off some leaves. Right? They cut off leaves? Do we know what these are? Specifically, not the seeds or not the stamen, but this blue plant. It wasn't in the food. Obviously, it wasn't in the food. Mint. It's none of these because it doesn't look like any of these. It's not on there. Equipment must be washed. Big boy. Is it in Lemurian homeopathy style? They shave the goat's belly because they're polite. Polite goat. Oh! It's this shit, isn't it? Hold up. So they moon drifted it. The moon drift. I guess moon drift is a thing. I thought it was like some cosmic phenomenon. And let's say they made it into a paste. Yo! That's what we're talking about, young man. Get me out of here. I'm solving a special. I'm a Columbo moment. Now you said I should be kicked off Twitch for talking too much about titties and using the strap. But I'm doing Tokyo Moondrift every day. That's the Japanese version of poisoning your friends. Seppuku? No, Sebulba. And he's back. He didn't die. And now he's pod racing more than ever. Of course it was Moondrift. And one more thing. You think Sebulba is guilty or not guilty? In a larger cosmic morality sense, do you? Sebulba. Sebulba, everybody. Was it Sebulba the mob? No, that was like literally Shmee or something. What was her name? It's like Shmee. It is! It's Shmee! Her name was Shmee! You know who else's name's Shmee? Frickin' Peter Pan. Same character? Same character? Okay, well then what happened to the Sentinel? We know this. We got this now. Pavri Nagasaki died of moondrift. I guess poisoning, right? Yeah, that's a verb. Get me outie, dude. Because someone put moondrift paste? Where'd the paste go? Where'd paste? Where's my paste? Where's my paste? In the mortar and pestle. In the food. In the dish. In the... In the mortar and pestle. I don't know. No, it's not that. In the food. Bitch. How is it not that? In the medicine? No. In the pond. Nope. The food was fine. It's not the food. You're so right. But it wasn't the medicine. He died in the night. What does he do at night every day? What does he do at night? He moisturizes. Because she takes care of... Wait. Moisturize burn areas before night. Poodle skirt, you're so right. Oh! Poodle skirt did it.
Hoorah!
That's what we're talking about. Event me. On Saturday. Parvati Prenzi Nagasaki, Parvi Nagazi, announced that he would, and he said something about it, reveal he would live forever? Is that what he did? Did he announce that he would live forever? Is that what happened? Is that what they've been saying this whole time? Is that a word? Later, while on something duty. While they were on duty. What duty were they on? Probably animal husbandry, right? Is goat a green word? They took a goat to the pond for a test. We'll figure out who did it. After it was done, they sprinkled the moondrift in the moisturizer, but not with something. But not with what? Therefore, that when the mortar and pestle was used, it made people sick. That night, Pravi Nagasi, probably Nagasified, used the moisturizer leading to his death. We're close here. Hoorah. Okay, let's figure out whose duty was my duty. Because that was Saturday. And on Saturdays, they must have done it. Would you think it was like on overnight watch duty? Well, no one's watching? Because overnight a goat goes missing, right? Because today is Monday. Yeah, it was overnight. So it was during watch duty. So who was on watch duty on Saturday? Saturday overnight watch was KN. KNVY, the news station with the best sounds, including this sound right here. We also have other great sounds like man slapped then cries. And don't forget, car crash full of loose quails. Thanks for listening to the station that shows sounds effects. It's one of my favorite stations as well. Okay, who was on watch duty on Saturday night? It was KN. That's what I said. His son! Bro. His goddamn son. And how's this got to do with the mainland Lemurians? With the big... But not with... That's the thing I'm getting wrong. Not with what? Sprinkled the moon drift in the moisturizer. Oh, no. Ground the moon drift in the mortar and pestle. But not with... But not with food? Shit, we're wrong. Shit. Once again, I'm wrong. Oh, yeah, the test is done. He's already ground it. Maybe he... maybe, did he put it in the pond? But not with alcohol? Okay. Yeah, something to do with alcohol, right? Wait, what's the alcohol thing? Oh, the test! We can read it. After test, clean equipment in water. Well, the alcohol is something. Oh, maybe he washed the mortar and pestle in the pond, but not with alcohol. Yes, baby, I'm a lovely boy. Take me out, babe. I want to see them cheeks booping and scooping. And that's why the fish were dying. It's funny that you have to assume the notes were wrong. You know what I mean? You have to know this boy screwed up on his own lonesome. You have solved the scenario. 2 weeks before the first Sentinel's death, Raylo Krish had prescribed a homeopathic moondrift solution to treat... Oh, of course! Think about homeopathy. I just don't think about it enough because it's bullshit. But if moondrift is also doing the same symptoms, of course they would think a homeopathic if it isn't. I was just like, oh, I recognize it. I should have thought immediately, wait, if they're prescribing it, it means it's doing that. He wondered if he could use a topical poison to kill his father without arousing suspicion and set about his test. And that's why he had gloves, too, bro. There's a doctor's box said to clean with alcohol. You're listening to Mew Today with me, Garali Poma. Oh, it's the radio station we love. Our top story. The king has announced to step down from royal duties following mounting pressure from the clergy. Pressure from the clergy. Yeah, that was a good scenario. In a statement, Tikor Palace said King Orant would relinquish power to his son, Prince Lutri. The announcement follows a few days of unrest in which crowds are taken to the streets to protest the king's recent solstice speech, which centered around plans to westernize Lemuria. Damn, they're going to make Lemuria just like a cowboy movie. Do you think they're going to make Lemuria a cowboy movie? Slash poll. Will they make Lemuria cowboy? Yes or no? Get your votes in. Ascension 17. A secret is unearthed at Koi's temple. Goon me, baby. I'm ready to squeam. Oh, I'm ready to squeam. Meat is back on the meanius. Okay, we got a, what is this? 3 p.m. at 8 p.m. That's it. We know who this is. Quaylag. That explains the discrepancy. I'm going to have to talk to him about this. It has to stop. Is Koi also trying to modernize? He's got an inhaler. These are the same proclamations as before. I don't want to go inside yet. Whoa! I didn't want to see that yet. Flower pots are on stairs. Okay, we got a 50-50 split on whether or not people think that it's going to be cowboys. It's very interesting. Leftovers in a foil swan. Okay. See all those planters down there? They're going on the stairs, a row at each side. That's your job for this afternoon. You can carry on with the roof ones tomorrow. 4-man, 5-man, 6-man. You need to borrow Betsy. Betsy's the machine. Treat your boys to lunch at the new pub in town. So that's where the leftovers are from. Koi. Koi's trying to get something done. Shit. Or one of these is Betsy. Maybe not the excavator. Laugh. Dump truck. Get me a girl with a dump truck ASAP. Uh-oh, new proclamations. I've barely started. We're on like the halfway point though, Blaholtzen, right? I guess the other ones are going to go way longer. Sincere gifts are to be distinguished from donations. First Sentinels may permit the former. A First Sentinel need only relinquish all material possessions and wealth once in his lifetime. From then onward, he may keep whatever the universe bestows on him. Wow, that's a true vow of... What do you call it? A vow when you give up everything? It's like the president being like, hey, the Saudis didn't give me a jet plane before I was president. I just happened to get it now. It's fine. Koi Nagasai must spread his love. Oh, dude, he's getting wet. Oh, we're getting it up on halfway through the DLC as a whole. You mean like as all the things? Whatever, I don't know. Doesn't matter anymore. Maybe this is Betsy. Okay. Heavens to Betsy. Who said heavens to Betsy the first time? And did they know a Betsy? Does Betsy know something we don't know? Fire extinguisher 5. It's code 2. Carbon dioxide. This changes everything. Your new name is Sarita Shona, meaning independent one. Dude, he's just grooming all his new lovers. Astonishing his mind, his body. He must be perfect sync with the universe. He's getting foreign white chicks who want to deal with spirituality in. Also, Fess Ricali. Amazing. What honor is to witness this. Nali Zarati. She's the coddled one. And she's wise one. Incredible. Yo, have we seen this? Do we know Tessa Navari? This is a prequel. She's the lady. She's the lady from the main game. She's Peggy Hill. She's using the strap. No, she's the one who starts like the weird unification cult and is looking for the artifacts to, I guess, do magic like this. Does that mean, is this the guy who's dead like in the first chapter? We have seen this face. We've seen that guy. Sounds of chanting and drumming are blasted from the speakers. Okay. Whoa. This goes in the butt. Go back to Chapter 3, the procedure. You know what? I think I deleted my main save on this. Because I was trying to show it to my mom. So I don't think I have Chapter 3 anymore. This will delete any DLC progress? No, I'm not good with that. I can't believe I did that, though. I feel stupid about it. You'll get me a screenshot? Because I remember his face now. My mom didn't care. Yeah, and she yelled at me, and she said, "What are you doing on the computer again?" Congratulations, Dedicate. Today you'll progress to level 9. Grant you access to Lemuria's boat's ancient knowledge. The process will begin with a demonstration. While in deep trance, I will activate an ancient relic. Afterwards, you pronounce your own life. Laris. You miss my mom? How do you miss my mom? You don't know my mom. Laris. Laris. Dude, she's so wet for him. Oh, yeah, middle meantime. Middle meantime, what happens at night, you think? In the garage, the man with the big ears says, "You'll need this when you get there. Bottom right square, top left right. Dispose of this note once you've done." Interesting. "Last night I was once again haunted by a dark secret in my sleep."
I'm in a dark secret in my sleep. Oh, it's me.
"Will this recurrent nightmare ever cease? As so often before, my father's specter entered my room when darkness fell. He lifted a finger to his lips and whispered, 'You'll pay for what you did to me, a life for a life.'" Interesting. He also has the keys. Is he the twin brother? I don't know. JP has permission to leave until the compound walls until 11 p.m. Sign KN. I guess no, he's JP. This is this room. We got a bunch of flowers. Bellator. That's his fancy-ass car. A Laris. Laris Bellator. We study big titty goth girls and we're leaving the U.S. Did you guys hear about that? That thing Shimmy posted?
Shimmy.
Encyclopedia A through Z. All books are accounted for. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U. V is not a company for. V is in the diaries. That's why it's been switched out by accident. That's why I was like, wait, what's he doing with Koi's diary? Maybe he doesn't even know. Interesting. Well, that's a big expectation I did. Oh, the bird has died. You DM'd me screenshots? What the heck? Oh, this is where I recognized him. Let's get both these pictures into Photoshop. But all of them by a slutty modeling of our new EFT shirt. Get at the merch store. Morningjazz.my spreadshirt. In 1950, she met him. So we're in 1950. What's the other thing say? She's older. She's using this. Oh, it's just the stuff she had. And she had the power to change people's minds and F with their brains, which then the corporations used for other shit. While she thought she was... Didn't she think she was doing something good, and that's why she helped at the end, Blaholtzen? Like, to stop it? Like, she was trying to find people erase their problems? Ori's camp. That snake. Say, it's freezing here. Do you mind if I close the window? Dude, always make it cold, because then the women want to put on more clothes. Okay, now we're in this room. Is that his brother, I guess? I don't know. Her heart was at the right place, except she killed that one guy. Well, I mean, she's crazy. Birdcage puts cover. Spring range. One runner rug. Autumn range. I don't know what that means. Spring range. What does that mean? Being so perceptive, I expect you already know that our comrade has sadly left for Ori's camp. Nothing struck me as the type, to be honest. Ori's camp. Ori's his brother, right? I think. Helen Martin desperately wants to shake mommy's daddy's little princess image. Responds to flattery. Strong thirst for knowledge. Liable to stop donating. She thinks she's learned everything. Lizzie Young. Nina Lavelle appears Foolish, easy to manipulate through validation. Maggie Carter wants to prove she can handle herself, seeks to impress when suddenly undermined. Intriguing. He's got a crumpled up note. That's that image. We saw that already. I forgot where we saw that. Blue page. Gresto nosy. Father scribe since the beginning. Strong believer. Good to have in the inner circle. Just don't let him overstep his bounds. He's been showing signs of doubt. Jamada Piri. Reliable ever since he showed up here. Had opportunity to turn on me early on, but proved his loyalty worth that day. Not too bright, but useful servant. I believe you're Jamada Pira. You're Koi Nagasai. You are Gresto Nodzi. Gresto Nodzi Mushi Bushi, a.k.a. Tessa Davari. We have to figure out their names, but there's something I ain't clicked on. There's a spot I'm missing. No words, just a spot. What spot did I miss? We gotta find the spots. Where was that note I saw too? I kind of wanna discover it. And what the reasons their names were changed probably tie into. Is it in here? Why am I so certain I saw that same image somewhere? Is it Gresto's shit? Oh yeah. That's the discrepancy. So something in what they're building is discrepanced. There's 2 spots my ass is missing. What 2 spots are my dirty little butt missing? IDK. Let's just go to nighttime and figure out names. Lizzie Young. Helen Martin is, I bet, independent one. Because she wants to feel more independent. So I believe that is Helen Martin. That's my thought. Or Nalizarti. Or maybe that's Maggie Carter, because she seeks to impress when she's undermined. So being called a coddled one makes her want to impress. Nina Laville is probably Fesralaki, because she's called a wise one, but is easy to manipulate. That would make sense to me. Which would make you Lizzie Young. Dude, I bet I'm right. Yo! Get out of here, baby. Wowee, dude. Y'all don't even know. Don't even know. I'm too good with names. Too good with names. First try me. Okay, but now I gotta figure out what the heck's going on. Spo Smirt. Your mom. What the hell? Well, I think what we noticed at day 1, or afternoon style, is that Gresto Presto is like, something's wrong. We need to stop this. That is Gresto Presto. Gresto Presto discovered perhaps that Koi Nagasai was being no. Something was being disposed by a dump truck or by an excavator. Something, I think. Right, maybe? Like he's hiding something. That's why there's a discrepancy. He's hiding something. Maybe the prophecies. No, it's a red thing. Ori himself? Is Ori his brother? Hold up. Take me back to, what was it? Royal Blood, Eternity's End. I think he murdered his brother, right? Yes. Okay. Ascension. Okay. That's where we're at. Ascend me, commend me. He's tried to dispose of his body of the boy. Baby. No. This is something about a recurring nightmare. This is the other boy having his recurring nightmare. Oh, this is Gematrius, dude. Gematrius Petra. Perhaps. Is everyone moaning because they think my brain is commendable? In chat, are you moaning? Okay, what did he say? He had a recurring nightmare. My life at rest. Last night I was once again haunted by a dark secret. Will this recurring nightmare never be case? And so often as my father enters spectered well, he lifts his fingers, lifts, you'll pay for your life what you did to me. No, the nightmare... The nightmare... Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. No, it's a diarrhea. Your diarrhea. It's not his own diary. No, this is Koi's diary because it's he accidentally rearranged the books wrong and saw this one because it's the V for fifth diary, but not V the encyclopedia. Okay, no. Okay. He learned that Koi was being haunted by a secret in his recurring nightmare. And that's why he's talking with the bitch upstairs about like, oh, it's sad I had to do something about this. And he's telling him to leave or something. What does she say? So he's being banished. I think he's being banished, right? Is that, I guess, what we argue? We arguing banishment? Yeah. So we could say, I think, Koi Nagase banished Gematri Peaver with the something. With something. Maybe banished him with the idol? I don't know this. What confronted Koi Nagasai first? He cast banishment on him. He first blank. Did he strike? Has anybody been struck? Are his glasses broken, or them just be shine tees? What did he do? What did this motherfucker do? The bird is dead. That has something to do with something. So, okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, Jamadi Pitra accidentally takes the wrong diary. He finds out the leader is haunted by a secret nightmare. The fact that he killed his dad, obviously. What does he do? Like, it doesn't look like he hit him. It doesn't look like he struck him. It doesn't look like... It didn't look like he blasted him. Well, he blasted ropes on this guy. And then he blasted ropes on him. And then he took the ropes and blasted. Maybe you need the other spots? No, we don't have any... We're not missing any words, necessarily, you know? How could he blast him? I don't think he's getting banished. I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Shit's moving. He's got a shovel. Oh, we haven't clicked here. Emex. Doesn't really help us. Emex. We're doing something wrong. That's full. This is this room. There's so many fire extinguishers. Like the one in his office is empty, which means maybe he used that. And who do we not see? Is friggin'... Now I'm like back to, was it Gresto, you know? Oh, here's our last missing spot, the idol on the desk. Thank you, Blaholtzen. Last missing guy, the Gresto's not there. What is he seeing there? What is he seeing there? Okay, well... What does he say? He's floating. This is the room, right? Is this the room? Hold up. Let's look at this map and figure out what's in each room. This is the garage, right? What room was that? Okay. Let's at least go into Photoshop and maybe label these rooms. Because maybe that'll help me understand what they're trying to say. You know? Because I'm feeling a little loosey-goosey lost in the sauce. A little bit of tomato mayonnaise, you know what I mean? Rizu mayonnaise. Because if you look at this house, this is the worship room. And it only has one door. I think this was garage. This was office? I mean, let's go look. Let's go look. Let's go look. No. Office is not there. Office was here. Office is there. And it's important to note the fire extinguisher is fucking empty here. And this is garage, which means I don't really think I know what room that is. But here's my ass thinking. He's got his note. Which makes me think, if we're supposed to use the meta-contextuals of this game, yeah, Gresto had the same floor plan. We know that. And this is definitely a floor plan, I believe, of, like, the main room. Like, right? Doesn't it look like that a little? These are the seats. This is where he's going. That's the discrepancy. So... he wants to talk to him. So it's not Jamadi Pira. Jamadi Pira is helping him with something. He's helping him with something, I think, use the meta context of the game. I think he's helping him with a fucking murder, right? We've got a shovel. So I think that I should go back to where I was at the beginning of my brain and say that Gresto knows he was murdered. So it has nothing to do about the secret. I don't think, at least. So I don't think he banished. But I do think the second thing Coy does is kill him. Almost a year. Thank you, Applebee's, for being subscribed for almost a year with 6 months. You're almost get there. Okay, so what is there? Blasted, struck, disposed of. It sounds like struck would be something that kills. I don't know with what. Afterwards, Coy orders, and this must be what's his face? What was I saying? Jamadi Pira's doing. He's disposing the body because we do have the body be disposed of. Like, I think that's got to be right because that's what he's doing in that friggin' garage, young man. Okay, I'm thinking. Huh. Huh. What am I missing? Yeah, Gresto discovered Coy was being pegged. Well, what could he be doing? I mean, like, part of me wants to say that he's looking at how this is built. And he's up here watering. And there's this room. And he's moving up and down. So part of me wonders, because we're seeing this verb, lifted. But what is he being lifted by? Because, like, yeah, he's not actually magical. Being lifted by a secret? Being lifted by one of the machines? Like, what? Okay, he had keys. What keys does he have? He has the Lambo, the Laris, and the Ukabuka. The Beep Bop, Ikabuka Buka. Hold up. He's got the beautiful car key and the Laris, but what the fuck is that? Hold up. This is the Bellator, and this is the Laris. What's the Ukabuka? It's not that, right? It's definitely not that. Let's go look at the equipment. What was this message? I need to borrow Betsy again. Do you guys think this is Betsy? Do you think he's lifting himself with a forklift? And it's this button? Wait a minute, different key. Maybe that's Betsy. Maybe this is the garage and that's Betsy. It's kind of it's a fork! Okay, he's being lifted by Betsy. Betsy's the forklift. He says, I need to borrow it, take a long lunch. And he uses the forklift to seem like cool. But it's a little confusing because he seems to be doing it while they're there. Regardless, I'm going to say he's being lifted by a forklift in a wine bottle. I don't know. Secret room? Mind smoke? This is my guess. I think this makes the most sense. I could see him striking him with the idol. But let's go look at him afterwards. I did say that this is empty and there's been no fires. Oh, wait a minute. You see that right there on the right? Hold up. I think you guys can barely see it. It's like dented. I just noticed it. I'll take a screenshot because I've got it cropped like a slightly bit on the left. On the right, I think. little bit of a denty-benty. Little bit of a denty-benty. I think we know what the murder weapon is. Because the idol seems fine. So he strikes it with the fire quencher. So Koi then does something else to Jamadi. And it's probably like emptying the fire extinguisher, right? A lot of foam. I mean, all we know is that one fire extinguisher that's dented is also empty. So he does something else to the fire extinguisher? Lifted? Blasted? Is that what the blasted is? Okay, I guess we're close. Secret window. Nope. I guess secret room's got to be right. Right? Window room? Nope, secret room. Okay, we're close. We're close. Struck with the idol? We could try that. But I think it's the fire. Yeah, it's definitely the fire extinguisher. Then Koi and Agassi ordered the body be disposed of by Gematria Pira. I think that's right. Yeah. He first blasted Gematria Pira with the fire extinguisher. It's definitely that. No. It's, I got Grestos wrong. My Grestos are wrong. This is my Gresto nosy. There we go, lovers. The fumes killed the bird. So true. So true, and the mystery's been solved, and nobody could stop me. Mandy's so impressed, she's drooling. Gresto revealed that he figured out how Koi's levitation trick worked. Koi feared Gresto might expose him as a fraud, knowing Gresto to be asthmatic because of the fucking thing. Okay. And he killed his own pet bird. With Gresto debilitated, gasping for air, Koi bludgeoned him over the head with a heavy fire extinguisher, killing him instantly. Whoa. Look at this great pin. Anybody want that pin? Once a pin, later a pindlet? My father has brought great shame on the Manzek family. I assure you my vision for the fine country bears no relation to his. The carpet thing is very clever. I noticed they were saying something about carpets. But that's one of those things where they give you a lot of esoteric clues, and you kind of just have to find your own route. My first act shall be to appoint none other than First Sentinel Pavri Nagasi, who has fulfilled the age of prophecy, the position of Royal Spiritual Advisor. Okay, so this guy, the current prince, killed the king by having the First Sentinel do it and then taking his place. In this role, First Sentinel Nagasai. Wait a minute, but Pravi. He's a Nagasai? So is this years later? Excuse me. The spring pattern didn't have red. That makes sense. From this day forth, no monarch shall be without his spiritual advisor. We are not West Torinors.